grass for future growth.
The day we met, frozen, I held my breath. Right from the start, I knew that I'd found a home for my heart. Beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? But watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for
Everybody be gathered here this evening in the beautiful backyard of Kaela Cal and Kaela to bear witness as they pledge their eternal love to one another. Wow. I mean, look at this joint. I'm bowled over. Cal, you should be so proud of the incredible work you've done to the backyard and house. It's not only a great place to host tonight's festivities, it's an excellent source of protein. Just kidding, chickens. Seriously, I can picture Mar, Kaya, Jameson, and Jet, and all of our kids back here on football Sundays celebrating the Cardinals' 2 infrequent victories as our kids continue to grow. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Kyle. I've been Kayla's brother her whole life. And I'll be Cal's brother in about 7 minutes. I'm honored to be here among the witnesses of today's events. I'm especially honored Kaela and Cal love me enough to embrace my need for attention and ask me to officiate the ceremony. I love a good microphone. But sadly, today is not about me. It's about these two and all of you. Everyone is here because you mean something to Kaela and Cal. Growing up without a strong relationship with both of your parents makes kids expand their search for community. That community, over time, becomes family. You've been there for each other when no one else was. Family is a choice. And if you're here tonight, it's because Cal and Kaela see you as a branch of their family tree. As I've gotten to know Cal better, I noticed he chooses you as a part of his family, and then 2 things happen. Number 1, he feeds you. He loves to cook, and he is excellent at it. And the other is he likes to talk crap to you if you're his family. The people he loves the most are the ones he's the hardest on. And Cal told me that the imprints of his mom are the ones that left him cooking, feeding large groups, and the sense of community formed by a meal. You can tell Cal's mom was an awesome mom because Cal is an awesome dad. Cal's friends, on the other hand, have a very Vin Diesel, Fast and Furious vibe about them. They're constantly having fun, making fun of each other, and talking about cars or motorcycles or something with an engine I don't quite understand. But underneath all of the jokes and rotating roast, you can tell they are family. They have been and will continue to be there for each other. Kaela has always been tougher than me. She's been independent her whole life. As she's gotten older, she had to grow that independence into strength. When she got pregnant with Mar, she needed to turn that strength into love. If you think Kaela is a B word now, you should have met her before Marley. Woo! Mar forced Kaela to grow as a person and continues to force that growth regularly. Since Mar was born, Kaela established a life for herself and her family that would make anyone proud. She's a homeowner, a mom, a friend, a sister, and after today, a wife. Kaela has grown so much in her time, and Cal has been instrumental in that growth. He's challenged her in every way, from her taste buds to her temperament. Kaela and Cal have so many people they love in attendance, but not everyone was able to make it today. So let's take a moment to think about those who couldn't be here because they're either no longer with us or couldn't make the trip. Titi Ida, Uncle Dennis, Cal's mom Barbara, Kaela's grandparents. We take a second to think about them. And as we do, I get to call a member of my family up to the podium, put some pressure on her. She is smart and funny and passionate, and her relationship with Kaela has only grown closer over the last year as we have all in our family dealt with the loss of Ida and Dennis. And it's only fitting that Spencer De La Rosa comes and says a few words. Spencer? Let's give a big round of applause for Spencer. That's very loud.
Is this gonna work?
This is normal.
This is normal, everybody.
Very normal. I know, but it was funny.
Right, it was. Love isn't always perfect. It isn't a fairy tale or a storybook, and it doesn't always come easy. Love is overcoming obstacles, facing challenges, fighting to be together, holding on and never letting go. It is a short word, easy to spell, difficult to define, and impossible to live without. Love is work, but most of all, love is realizing that every hour, every minute, and every second was worth it because you did it together.
Let's hear it for Spencer and love.
Nice.
Not just a hat rack. She's beautiful and smart, people. Before we get to the vows, I wanted to reflect on the two people pledging themselves to each other before us. Kaela says of Cal, "I love how nurturing he is with anything he cares about. It could be his plants, his animals, his garden, his kids, his family. He loves them through and through. I love how he always accepted and loved Mar and always wants to include him in any adventure we choose together. Seeing him as a father has been the best thing for us. I always knew he would make a wonderful father to Kaya based on how deeply he cares about Marley. He makes me feel safe. He takes care of me. He takes care of our home and our family. And he handles me pretty well when I go full Puerto Rico." Kaela. "Cal said he loved you right away. That is dinner. He said that he loves that you're tough, that you're a badass, that you are a beautiful woman and an incredible mom. He loves that you challenge each other to be better every day. He loves that you have included the people most important to him into your lives. He could tell that he was going to be a protective person of Marley, but he never realized it until he became a part of the family. And he never saw himself having a family until he met you. He looks forward to the good times and wants you to know he will love you just as hard during the rough times. Well, now it's time for the vows. Do we have the rings available to us? Wonderful. We have the rings officially. Touching Bill there for a second. Kaela, if you could please place this ring on Cal's finger. And Cal, if you could please pledge your vows. Do you, Cal, promise to love Kaela, respect her, share your life and your dreams, to build a home and a place of love with her, to make that home a place of happiness, commitment, and growth?
Do.
Do you promise to be a companion to her in all of her successes and failures, her happiness and sadness, to always give her your unwavering support above all else, the freedom to be herself?
I do.
Kaela, please place, or Cal, please place the ring on Kaela's finger. Kaela, do you promise to love Cal, to respect him, to share your life and your dreams, to build a home with him that is a place of love and growth?
I do.
Do you promise to be a companion to him in all of his successes and failures, his happiness and sadness, to always give him your unwavering support, and above all else, freedom to be yourself? Before I commit these people to each other, we have a Polish ceremony that we are going to conduct. Cal, you can release Kaela's hand. It's time to get fun. The Polish ceremony says that we will pour 1 shot of vodka, 1 shot of water, neither party knows which is which, and the drinker of the vodka will be the one who forever wears the pants in this relationship. Cal and me. State your claim for who you believe is getting the vodka loudly now. You can tell by their faces. And in only this ceremony session, if everyone here could pick up a party favor on their desk if they choose to do so, and spark said party favors now as I provide the bride and groom with their own opportunity to celebrate their marriage in only their true fashion. That was empty. Somebody donate your...
I'm donating it. Hold on it. There you go. Take a picture. Nobody has to. Nobody has to.
The Boy Scout.
Oh,
Everybody, you may now spark your J's. And Cal. I now pronounce you man and wife.
Because this thunderstorm of who I am, one needs a strong woman, and that's who you are. So we'll start today and build our world together. The The way we love is the way we will stand. And I know, yes I know, I will last the stormy weather. Just as long as I got you. But you showed me what it means to be loved. The way you touch me, hold me quietly. You're everything I am not. It's when I have you in my arms I feel undone. So in a long way I've come to say that you showed me what it means to be loved. The way you touch me, hold me quietly. You're everything I am not. Is when I have you in my arms I feel.
This is impromptu. We love you all, and cheers.
One of Cal's best buddies from a long, long time ago. Matter of fact, it's been since probably around 98. I think is when we met for the first time.
Yes!
97, somewhere around that area. You know, he's done so much for me, and I just can't express how I feel. He's the best friend, first friend I've ever really had in my life, you know. Love you. And I'm so happy for you, and I'm so happy for Kaela and Mar and Kaya. You guys got a beautiful family. I'm so happy for you. Never thought you'd get married, though. Before me. You did it, man. You got a beautiful family. I'm so proud of you. Watching each other grow up through all the things we've been through. You know, it's hard to express everything. You know, I didn't write nothing down. Just trying to go from the heart right now, you know.
Good job, buddy. Feeling good, buddy.
Top all that, I want to give Cal something that signifies kind of our relationship as friends, something that me and him did when we were probably 13 or 14. We used to go, Dad used to take us to Rocky Point, to his beach house, and we got into skimboarding. And Cal was always hell-bent on making a badass skimboard for both of us, and he had some tools, and we were like 13, 14, and we were going to try to make our own skimboards. We were going to buy them because we didn't have money. So we were going to make our own. And so I'm going to give him this something that we made together that I've had forever. He knows what it is. Most you might think this is a piece of plywood, but this is a 25-year-old piece of plywood. It used to be painted, but the salt has worn off the paint. But this is a skimboard. Cal knows about this skimboard. It's a beautifully designed skimboard from when we were kids that I've never got rid of. And every time I ride this skimboard, I've always thought of Cal, how he was the one that wanted to make these. And so I want you to have this. It's going to be a great piece. Put some art on it. Use it, do whatever you want, but I think it's just a beautiful piece that I wanted you to have it, because I've always kept it, because of you.
When I met Kaela, we clicked right away. And for those of you who also don't know, I got pregnant like 5 minutes after I met Kyle, so I didn't really have a lot of time.
Good job, Cal.
And Kaela was the first one to know because she worked at the clinic where I got the test done. And, you know, she didn't know me at all, and she didn't meet me with any judgment, and only met me with love and respect. And from then on, our friendship just really grew from there. And actually, like, one of first Christmases together, we bought each other the same exact gift, the same exact scarf. So we're all like very similar people, and you know, our love for each other has just grown. And when I was planning my wedding to Kyle, she made a lot of comments about how she never wanted to get married again. She didn't know if she ever would. And she also talked about how if she did, she would have a black dress. Her wedding would have a lot of Twilight vibes, twinkly lights, and I think that's evident here tonight in how her wedding has turned out. Her marriage has lived up to that expectation. So thinking about like what it would take for Kaela to get married again, since she said that she probably never would. It would take someone who challenges her. It would take someone who loves Mar as if he were his own. Someone handy, someone a little rugged, a little hippie, creative, funny, and she found all of those things in Cal. And Cal, I'm so glad that the two of you found each other. You truly are perfect for each other. Thank you for showing her what true love is, and obviously you got her to get married again, so whatever you did worked. Cal, you're already a great dad and stepdad to Mar and Kaya, and I know you're going to be a wonderful husband too. I'm so thrilled to be gaining you as my brother, and I'm wishing you both a lifetime of love, happiness, and laughter, and thank you for including me in your wedding. I'm so glad that I got to be part of this day. So, cheers!
For those of you that don't know me, I'm Nicole. I wanted to start out tonight by giving a round of applause and thank you to the most important people here tonight. We know them, we love them, our bartenders. All kidding aside, I just wanted you both to know how beyond grateful I am to be standing here with you today. I met Kaela over 10 years ago at work when we were in our early 20s. We immediately bonded over our favorite TV show Friends and our obsession with energy drinks. I was impressed early on by what a great single mom Kaela was to Mar and how positive she always was, even when we had to be at work at 5 a.m. When we first met each other, I was a spoiled only child. And over the years of friendship, Kaela has helped me grow in countless ways. And I know I wouldn't be who and where I am today without her influence. Kaela is a friend that is always there for you. She will never judge you, and she can always keep you level-headed. She is calm, loving, and real. Her and her family have always made me feel welcome, and I can't thank you enough for that. As you all can probably imagine, Kaela and I have had so many great memories together from the past decade. From country thunder concerts to Peter Pringle dates, to my favorite memory of us being each other's meet this year. I truly can't picture my life without you. Cal is funny, hardworking, and not afraid to put Kaela in her place. He has loved and embraced Mar from the beginning and is a great dad to Kaya, the dogs, and the farm animals. Thank you for loving Kaela the way she deserves to be loved. We all know Kaela is a huge Jack Skellington fan and Nightmare Before Christmas, so I want to leave you with this. My dearest friend, if you don't mind, I'd like to join you by your side, where we can gaze into the stars and sit together, now and forever, for as plain as anyone can see, we're simply meant to be. A toast to love and laughter and happily ever after. Cheers to Kaela and Cal.
My son was supposed to say a joke since the wedding got postponed a little bit and it actually didn't go down exactly at 4:20, I said to Kyle, come out here when he was announcing the delay and say, well, I guess 4:20 just went up in smoke. No. Seriously, first of all, I want to thank you all for coming and celebrating these two. Who won the bet? And how fast I would cry. Anyway, no, seriously, thank you guys. You have been a big part of my life, certainly my daughter's life and Cal's life. And now I'm going to keep it brief for the two of you because you know how I feel about you. Cal, I could not have asked for a better person to join our family. From the moment you brought me my first dozen eggs from your chicken coop, to just everything you did, helping me at my house when I was living there alone, all the things you did for me, but most importantly, your reaction with my grandson, Mar. You were amazing. I loved watching you two connect. I know it took Kaela a little while to introduce you guys, and it was kind of by accident at my house, actually. But once you did, you were totally in there. And I love you so very much. You are my son. I know your mom's not here. She's on your lapel today, and I know she's here with you in spirit. My daughter, I love you so very much. You've been a rock for me. You've helped me through so much of my life. You've hung in there with me through my bad and my good. You're an amazing mom to Mar and now to Kaya, and I can see what an amazing partner you're going to be throughout the rest of your life with Cal. I adore you both. Congratulations. Cheers.
My name's Jim. To me, a lot. Scott just spoke, and I just want to let everybody know that that I'm just like so privileged to be here with these two. A few years ago, I was over at Scott's house, and here come Kaela and Mike, and I first got to meet them, and I just had a feeling, 30 years old, things start happening. It's like a little thing that kicks into all of us, that all happens to us. And so I'm gonna read a little thing I have that for them. Hold on a minute. Okay, I've been very close to Mike. He was like my own son. He became very close to my friend Scott and Emily, my daughter. We had many fun adventures together. They kind of ruled the roost. I was single at the time. We lived in this apartment. And I just kind of followed their lead. We went to many concerts. We saw the Beastie Boys. We saw 311. We saw Blur. Woo-hoo! We spent many Saturday mornings racing remote control cars together. One of their favorites was eating chicken sandwiches for lunch at the racetrack. We made many trips down to the beach house in Mexico. Every year, my ex-wife had a party, a big St. Patrick's Day party, and Mike became kind of a fixture of it because he always made his famous stuffed jalapeno poppers. I'm going to cut this short because there were so many fun times we all had together. And again, I would like to congratulate Kaela, Mike, Marla, and Kaela on this special day. I love you all in the moon with all my heart. Chicken sandwich. With all my heart.
It's split me in heartbeats. It's slowly going beats and slowly going old. It's playing my part in the greatest story